My name is Karl Deering. I work with CARE. I'm in the Climate Change and Resilience team based in The Hague in the Netherlands. And our work is ensuring that CARE's programming is fit for purpose in current circumstances. And we've done quite a lot of work on resilience. Personally, I've been working on resilience building, I suppose, since I started working in humanitarian and development work. So it's been a resilience journey. I do think that development practice needs a rethink, and not only a rethink, but it needs new approaches, new methods, refined methods. A lot of what we do is already working, but we need to move that to bigger scales. I think the resilience paradigm, the resilience opportunity, is very interesting. Is very useful because it looks across the spectrum of humanitarian risk and development. And I think that what's interesting is that it looks at anticipation of risk, absorption of risk, and impacts. The adaptation angle, how to adapt to those risks, those shocks and stresses, and then the transformation. I think that's what's appealing and interesting about resilience, is that you're looking from all of the capacities that communities need in the face of risk and the opportunity that they have to transform their lives. I would say the area that we're making most obvious progress to me is around food and nutrition security. So in high-risk areas where communities are faced with shocks to their productivity, for example, we're looking at improving their capacities to anticipate risk by introducing scenario planning and better climate information, for example. At the same time, we're building their capacity to respond to a crisis, to absorb a shock and to be able to respond to that. So it's about the more classical risk reduction, disaster risk reduction approaches. And then we're also in the same kind of programming where we're helping them to adapt. So we're introducing tools and approaches to community planning on how to adapt their livelihoods in the face of shocks and ongoing climate stresses. And then the transformation bit is something that CARE has always taken as central, and it doesn't happen in sequence. Our approach to transforming lives and livelihoods starts at the beginning, and that's particularly around relations between those who have control and who have power and those who don't. A lot. I'm just thinking, in Southern Africa, for example, we take an impact approach across several countries, across 6 countries in Southern Africa, and we're able to demonstrate now. We've learned a lot in the last 2 years, in particular, that the approaches that we're taking are leading to tangible improvements in people's lives. Their abilities to respond, to absorb, to transform, and to increase their yields, for example, their incomes, and even gender equality outcomes. We're able to show that the approaches that we're taking are having some success. Unless we are transforming power structures and tackling the imbalance in the way services, incentives, rewards, information are delivered to women as well as men in an equal way, then we're not really tackling the underlying cause of vulnerability. Risk management and building resilience involves, if you're going to do it right, the analysis part is critical, and you have to look across all of the kind of socio-cultural as well as economic as well as geophysical and biophysical risks and potential threats that are out there. So we do some political economy analysis, but we start with an approach to analysing social dynamics. We've got various tools to do that. One is the social analysis and action tool, which is an approach that starts with understanding social dynamics, social norms and barriers at household and community levels. So once we get that, we know together with the community what we need to do to start building resilience, to start addressing some of those vulnerabilities. That this is an opportunity because of the fact that resilience is looking across a spectrum. It gives us an opportunity to develop, to design holistic responses. At the same time, I would encourage donors to look at the basics, the essential human development indicators. What is the most important intervention that we can make to reduce food and nutrition insecurity, for example? If we can't demonstrate progress against those indicators, we're not doing our job.